Larry King, I'm late again. Nope, you're ahead of time.
You are.
Nope. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live stream here at Christ Center Iworks. Oh, got anything to say, Jessica?
Sure. Yeah, this particular live stream is we're announcing the winner, or rather drawing the winner, for the bowl steak. This is the upgraded bowl steak that Roy made in a video. And he actually made the steak itself in one video, and then he showed how to add the upgrade to it, which is like, instead of it just being hollow here in the center, he showed how to do that. So.
Had a wicked sun glare coming
Yeah,
in
there
there.
was. It was coming across a little bit.
Woo.
So, yes. So we have had a lot of entries for it. Nearly 500. It was...
That's a big one
Took
there,
me a
ladies
while
and
to get all the
gentlemen.
names ready and get them all cut out. So.
Yep, 500 entries for the bowl steak, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for the downloads and going over there to the website and everybody who's gotten free templates and downloads and things like that. We greatly appreciate you, and then everybody who also got paid downloads during that time, we also really appreciate you all as well. So
Yes, definitely.
yep.
You'll have to excuse Roy today. He's a little under the weather, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you can't tell by the nose, I've been blowing like crazy. Got a head cold going on, so
Yeah.
and it's really whooping my butt tonight. So
The kids drug it in the house like Monday.
yeah. So
Last Monday.
I was avoiding it for a little bit, but it does come around. So this stream won't be as long as they have been in the past, but we'll get what we can take and get done, huh?
Yeah,
So a few
we will.
exciting little announcements and things like that. So, too much time in the cold, old boy, yeah. It's not the cold that gets me. I'm fine if I would stay outside all the time, but it's the kids. The kids, they drag it in, and I'm prone. Anytime the kids get it, I'll get it. So I can be around adults all day long that are sick and never catch a cold or nothing from them. But as soon as I get around a kid, yeah, it sets in deep on me.
Yep.
No. Hey there, Yamez, Loof, Tyler Dixon, Sam Towns. I see you all coming in. Thank you all for being here. Yep, everybody remember to hit that like button as well. Nope, no way. Good to see you here. Sprinkled Donut Forge, hello. I just want to say hello to everyone in one big go there. So
Yeah, the chicken soup. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did make chicken pot pie without the crust, so that was tonight's dinner. It's kind of soupy.
yep, and I'm not currently medicated right now, so
No,
yeah, so you won't get the medicated Roy.
no.
I've heard the medicated Roy's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for those of you who are attending the great Christmas giveaway live stream bash that we had back in December, Roy was also had a cold on that one, but yeah, he
Yep.
had like lots of NyQuil just before the stream, so got a little loopy.
Yeah, just a little bit loopy. So, but yeah, so good to have everybody in the stream here this evening. Thank you all for being here. Here in the next 2 minutes or so, we're probably going to go ahead and draw for it. Draw for the bowl steak, and that way we give everybody a chance to get in here. You know, everybody's had about 5 minutes to get in on a 10-minute late stream. So, Danny Maggiore, hello, good to have you here. Hammer Time New York, hello, good to have you as well. So.
For the Honor Forge, by the way, you said you're dropping off packages at the post office. One thing we like to do to avoid going into the post office constantly is you can schedule a pickup. So if you have like a home location where you could set your packages out on the porch and they would be safe, you know, that's also an option. You just go onto the USPS website and schedule it. You can schedule it for the following day or any time out in the future. So that can be handy.
Yeah. It makes it a lot handier. Because there's some days, I mean, we've got 3 kids, so there's just some days we're running business stuff and we ain't got time to load everybody up in the vehicle and packages and run stuff down to the post office. We don't have time for that. So it's really convenient to have the post office show up at your front door and go. So, yep.
Well, thank you, Larry. I'm glad you've been enjoying what small amount, I guess, I contribute to the channel. I feel like it's a small amount. Roy does so much, but...
Well, Jessica, she does a lot of great things behind the scenes. Mainly, a lot of the stuff that Jessica does is, you know, all the search engine optimization stuff, and she's been running through taxes.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of taxes. So, Yeah. Yeah.
You had to bring it up.
Yeah, I had to bring it up, so I won't be a downer
on that since Friday.
Yeah, so she takes care of all the business runnings. She tries to catch up with everybody who has questions, and then she pilots questions to me when she can't answer them, and then I try to get back to her when I can with them, so she does all the inner working stuff, like all the cutting of the names. Like, you can thank her for that your name is put on a list and it's been snipped all up, so you can definitely thank Jessica for that as well. And hopefully I'm not yelling at people too bad, but I got drainage in my ears, so. Sarah Bronham? Yeah, or I'll just say, Sarah, good to have you here. Yeah. Glad it's your first time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community.
Nope, always says the pendants were awesome. Maybe. Well, I guess. Oh, they haven't seen.
They were awesome.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen the most recent. I just did another video. I edited it where I went to the enameling class again. So I might give you guys a sneak peek of that a little early since the video hasn't come in. Some of the projects I've been working on. Yeah.
So definitely if you want to stick around for that. And also a little bit later here in the stream, I'm going to be announcing what April's giveaway will be here. So just part of our effort of giving back to the blacksmithing community because you guys give so much. So I want to take and continue to do that. I don't know if we'll do once a month giveaways, and but I just do them when I feel like them. So I want to give stuff back. So we got another thing. We'll be letting you all in on a sneak peek on it. But I think we've got enough people in the stream now. There's 52 watching, 27 likes. Hit that like button, folks. And we, are going to take and draw the names of who won the bull steak. Show off the bull steak one more time.
Yes.
So,
lovely bull
if anybody didn't know, how you got in on this particular giveaways, we had people go over to our website, blacksmithpdfs.com, and take and either get a digital download of any kind. So that means, all you have to do is put in your information, your contact information, just your general stuff, and then it acted like an order, whether it was free, whether it was a free download that we have over there, whether it's one of the free templates, or if it was one of our paid downloads. And then, so we've already got your names and email, all that good stuff in the basket. So whoever wins...
Unless you wrote NA. I think somebody wrote that on their entry, so...
Yeah, so they might not get it shipped to them. So, but, so if people, did that allows us to get in contact with you right away and send this out there. So, so that's how we did it. And that's how we'll probably do the next giveaway as well. Because that seems to work out really well. Sometimes it's hard to get a hold of people through YouTube. Sometimes YouTube doesn't serve you the notification that we're trying to get a hold of you because you won something.
Yeah, we still have one keychain from the Christmas giveaway that we haven't been able to...
Somebody hasn't claimed, so it's kind of, it's one of those things. It's a lot easier for us to take and just get your information. If you're serious about wanting to maybe potentially win, then we can be serious about getting it to you in a timely manner. That way you're not like, hey, it's been 8 months and this dude that I entered this giveaway, he never gave me anything. Well, we sent you a message and you never replied. So, one of those sort of things. So, all right. Wonder whose names those are. That's popping up there at the edge of the basket. I don't know. We'll find out.
I see. We had quite a few of Australian people from Australia enter, so that was cool.
And by the way, can I mention, between Australians and Canadians, you guys are some of my favorite people. You guys really watch a lot of our content, and we really appreciate it. So thank you all so much. So, all right, hands up.
Okay.
One hand goes in the basket.
I say there's one straggler that's sticking way up there.
One hand comes out. Let's see who wins.
Paul Perkins from Bluffton, Ohio.
Yep. Paul Perkins from Bluffton, Ohio, USA. There.
Probably not going to focus at all. Like,
boom! So congratulations, Paul Perkins from Bluffton, Ohio. We'll get that out to you as soon as we can. Congratulations. So, and I don't know if he's in this stream or not, but if you are or want to say, woohoo, I won, go ahead and say that now. That'd be your time. So it's either that or your name will stay anonymous. You can have a screen name. So anyways. So, hey, you want to show them some of your copper work now that that's over?
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Anybody who needs to get going because they just came for that portion, now's the time. Because now we're just going to hang out with everybody for a little bit. So,
Okay.
yeah, congratulations, Paul. Thank you all for giving him a hand clap, by the way. So that's greatly appreciated. I like the support that everybody does. Even when you guys lose, technically, or didn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good sports about it.
Yeah, being good sports about it. That's what I love about this channel and the blacksmithing community here. So, yeah, you show 'em.
So this is, Roy made me these tongs, and I've been using them, like, a lot. Like, every time I go to class, I use them. And then, you know, if you see me working on the pendants, I also use these when I was working on those, just because it doesn't mar up copper pieces. So Roy made these, but yeah, I'm really, really excited about that.
Yep.
Let's see here. This is a piece I worked on that, believe it or not, this was going to be red, orange, and yellow. And I didn't put a white base underneath it, and so the copper reacted with the colors, and it turned out like this. And then I redid it again on just a little tile to try out what it would actually look like. So this has the white underneath it.
That looks cool as all get out. So.
Yeah, this kind of has a stoneware look to it. But what I'm wanting to do is do like a little stencil of an anvil on front of that. And it'll kind of look like just a little tile.
Yeah. Walt Parkhurst, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate the content here and everything that we've done. So, for trying to take and help share knowledge. Oh, I enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. For the pendants, if you guys saw the video. So this is what a piece of copper looks like with a flux or a clear enamel on it. And so it actually just kind of looks like a darker copper color. And I haven't finished this piece yet, and that's just black on the back. So that one's still in progress.
Dana Maggiore said, me and my wife really love your work, Jess.
Thank you, Dana.
Yep. North Country Forge, hello, hello. Oh.
See, here's another one. This one is also had the flux on the background.
Yeah,
and
if it's going to focus, it'll
yeah.
focus more over towards the camera itself. Okay. Even though you can't see it. Yep.
And so the little flower beads on there are called milleflori, and it's, I think, 1,000 flowers in Italian. And so they kind of do it like a process, kind of like what canister Damascus is, I think.
Yep.
And they put all the little rods in there, and then they like melt them together. So it's kind of neat how that's created. And then what's like all the stems of the flowers there is they're called like little cat whiskers. So like they're super thin. They actually are the thickness of a cat whisker. And then, but I put it on there for too long and it melted. And so it like really spread out. So it's one thing about glass. It'll just keep melting the more it gets heated.
Let's see. Try to reply to so. If it shakes, it's because we have to touch the phone here.
Earthquake!
Earthquake! So. For anybody who's asked questions, somebody had asked about how to get started in blacksmithing, beginner stuff. We've got entire playlists on that subject of how you can start from just a little simpler things and, progress as you go. There's,
We have over 90 playlists.
Well, we're coming up to 1,200 videos right now. We'll soon be approaching 1,500 this year. Videos on the subject of blacksmithing here on YouTube. So if you got any questions like that, just check out the channel itself. Go to our channel here, Christ Center Ironworks, and then type in the search bar basically anything you want to know. And chances are we've covered it. If we haven't covered it, I may have mentioned somebody and linked up to their channel who has covered it at some point in time. So hopefully that'll be a great resource for you all as well. So. And I just want to say again, hello to everybody who's come in here, all of our regulars that normally show up for these sort of things. Thank you all so much for sticking with us all these years as well, and being such great participants of the channel and being family to us. We really appreciate it. So, Sam Towns, good night, brother. I hope you have a great evening, sir.
the Aimless Adventure said that I have common taste to his girlfriend and daughter in crafting. So yeah, it is. It's interesting, and it's nice to be able to do some hands-on expression.
Yeah.
I guess you'd call it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's been lacking for a little bit. Jessica, she does a lot for the company, and she does a lot for me, and she does a lot of support stuff, you know. She's a really good woman and really great wife, you know. Wink, brownie points right there. But
Ruin it by saying it.
yeah, she really babies me a lot, and you know, we were talking about her doing something. We just did a date day where you guys had saw the video where we did some, you know, copper enameling. The bowls are behind us here. I don't know if you want to grab those. So we went and did that, and then I was like, well, you know what, and the lady that we took the class from, Jean Vance, she, you know, said she was teaching something out at a local art center, and I encouraged Jess, like, hey, you should do this, you know, because you got a lot of interest in it, and I'm glad she did. So I like to spoil her when I can. Sometimes she fights me on it. She's like, no, that's too much money. And I'm like, no, it's not. You need a hobby. Like, you need to do something for you. You know, you take care of the kids and business and so much. So.
And my...
Yeah, Drayson's Forge. She's right in the tech for you. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, my previous hobby had been metal embossing, but I kind of got into a point where it was less of a hobby and it was more like I was just selling stuff. And so I kind of felt like I had got pretty far where I could have gone with it, as far as like, you know, I could have done a little more with 3-dimensional shapes and some different like wax paste and different ways of dyeing the embossings. Yeah. But I was finding out that the copper tooling foil is so thin that it's very sensitive to like humidity changes or
it can warp or it can separate off wood and things like that you got to hook down. So yeah, you know, metal, if you heat it, it moves. So yeah, this bowl here is my one and only ever enameled piece. So Jessica, she kicks it out, you know. So this was my only one thing from the class. And I was just playing with the technique called Sgraffito, and just fooling around with it. Yep. Nothing elaborate, just 2 colors. Where Jess, she like really, really went into it, deep dive.
Yep.
County Line Forge, Ting Ting, good to have you in the house, sir. Good to see you here. Oh, yeah, so that's what you've been up to a little bit. We've got some different videos coming up on that, huh?
We do, yeah.
As well? Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I've been trying to do a video a week, starting back at January 1. It was kind of a goal. I wanted to do a video a week, and I didn't get out to the shop as much during the first part of the year just because it was extremely cold, and I like to stay warm by the fire, so... Yeah. But yeah, the temperatures are getting nicer, and the enameling class has been a really good like motivator for me to get out to the shop, because I prefer, although I could buy spun pieces and enamel those, like I like having it made from scratch completely by my hands when possible. So yeah, so I've been out in the shop a bit more and doing some copper work.
Yeah. Also, we've got I've got some classes. I just thought of this off the cuff. I always forget to mention this. I've got some classes with the Goshen Historical Society that I'll be teaching. It's down around the Cincinnati area in the, county of Goshen, town of Goshen.
Goshen, the town, yeah.
The town of Goshen.
It's at the Cook's Heritage Center.
Yep, at the Cook's Heritage Center. You can find out some more information about that, on our website?
Yeah, blacksmithpdfs.com. And it's like the very first block you come to is like calendar or events. Click on that one. It has all of our upcoming stuff on there. Yeah, so I'll be teaching, it'll be a 1-day workshop around coal forges, and there's a few spots left for that. I'll be doing an in-depth deep dive on how to clean them, all the different types of fires, and fire maintenance and control. That's one thing that a lot of people have a big problem with when it comes to coal forges, is getting the right type of fire to get the right type of heat. So... that'll be coming up April 14th, I think it is. I believe so.
I believe it's April 14th, if I'm not mistaken.
It's on a Saturday, so.
Yeah, I just got the flyer. I just read
It's
over
up
on a
there.
Facebook post today. I think it was. But and then later on in the year, I'll be teaching. What is it, in July? I believe it is.
Is it July?
Yeah, I think it's July. Anyways, the
I should go
information.
grab the calendar.
The information is on the website over at blacksmithpds.com. You guys can check that out. But I will be doing a 3-day forge welding intensive workshop. So for anybody who wants to get hands-on instruction and do a bunch of forge welding, that's where it'll be at. And you know, it's a small class size. There's not a lot of spaces available, and I do that so this way I can get each and every person can be you know, have lots of hands-on instruction. And the goal is all these forge welding videos that you all have been seeing for the last couple weeks now that I've been releasing out on the regular. The goal is for everybody to go home with a ring of all their completed forge welds, so this way they can say, oh, you know, I've done the ring weld, there's a flat ring weld, there's lap welds, half lap welds, plug welds, cleft welds, glut welds, you know, all your different types of scarfed welds. A chain weld will be in there, just, you know, demonstrated, and that way you guys can take and string all those up on one ring. And I think it'll be a very good class. It's the first one I'm teaching of this kind. We're going to see how it goes. Forge welding is always intense, and I'm expecting to have varied, you know, a menagerie of skills and abilities. So, you know, it's okay, even if you've never welded before or you've never used a coal forge before, you can get entered in on that workshop, and we'll walk you through that process. And so, yeah, it'll be a good time for all those who want to take and learn how to forge weld properly. That would be a good class for you to take. So, just to let everybody know that one. Charles Boyer Savage Forge, thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great evening, sir. And God bless you, and thank you for being here. So, I guess before too many people jump out of the stream,
Yeah.
maybe I should let them know, of all of our people here, maybe I should let them know what April's thing's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Gonna announce that.
All right. So, for April's giveaway that I want to take and give away here, I've been really blessed with the good friendship of Uncle Buck over at Uncle Buck's Forge, and I've been very fortunate to have a friendship with him and doing, Manga 12, I'm sick again, but been taking and getting some items from him that I'm going to have some videos up on how to take and dress, like his swedge blocks, how to dress some of his other products that he has, put together a few things, and do it in an instructional manner. So this way, you know, people who are buying things, if you don't know Uncle Buck or Uncle Buck's Forge, you should check him out. He's on YouTube. You should check him out there. And he has an Etsy store that he sells his products through. And he's bottom dollar on all of his prices. And I mean, I wish I had that opportunity when I got into blacksmithing to have prices that were that low that he puts out. But he's just trying to take and help other smiths in the community take and get low-cost equipment and tooling. And so part of that, I was up there with him and up there visiting at his place, actually on Saturday it was.
Yeah.
And I came back with a special item. I finished it up, and I'm going to take and give it away this April. So sometime between the end of April, I'll let you all know what it'll be and where to find out. But I'm going to be giving away this steak anvil.
That's pretty one. With it all polished up like that.
So he sells these over at his website on Etsy. Somebody can link his website, I think, in the chat if you want. I believe they can. So. Yeah, just drop it in the chat there. Uncle Buck's Forge website to his Etsy store. He sells these. They're flame cut out of a large 2-inch plate. Obviously, they're not dressed up and clean like this. I went ahead and dressed this all up nice and clean like for whoever's wanting to take and get entered into the giveaway. And then, you know, they come flame cut, and then you'll have to dress them yourself. Grind the horn round, and then, you know, obviously do whatever polishing work you want to them. But yeah, go check out Uncle Buck's Forge on that. Thank you, sir, Uncle Buck, if you're in the chat here. I think I saw him earlier.
He was, yeah, at the beginning.
Yeah, for being, providing me the opportunity to be able to do this as well. This isn't a sponsorship or anything like that. He's a kind man and he's helping me out, and so I just wanted to take and help him out as well. So
now somebody asked how you would mount that.
Okay, so how do you mount this? So right here you can see that it's got this wide bar on the bottom. This can be mounted in a vise. There was some talks that I had with him that this might actually fit in one of his swedge blocks that he sells. It just kind of slots right in there, so you can use the swedge block that's already on a stand and then hammer on this. But the way that you can dress this right here is you could cut off a portion of that right there and create a 1-inch hardy shank. That way you could put it down into the hardy hole of your anvil, or if your anvil is just a little bit bigger than 1 inch, you could take and cut it to whatever width that is and fit it down into the anvil. This is 4140, and it's a great stake. So harder than heck to grind, so invest a little bit into some grinding wheels, but that'll be the giveaway for April. And we will ship that out, and that'll go out worldwide. So anywhere you are in the world, I'll ship this out to you. And yeah, and it's from people that takes and supports us on a regular basis by watching the content, by buying plans, super chat donations, things like that. Like that all goes towards allowing us to give back, a good bit of it back into doing things like this. Having good guys like Steve, Uncle Buck's Forge over there that, help me out on this thing, so this way I could give this away. Those are all that's how the blacksmith family here on YouTube works. And I just like to give that right back as we do that. So thank everybody for that. If you're a long-time member of us, I applaud you. And thank you for being part of our family and being sponsors of this channel.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. So thank you all so much. So County Line Forge, thank you, brother.
Some cold meds.
Yeah, get some cold meds, brother. Great to see you and Jess live again. Yeah, it's great to see Jessica on the stream for once, isn't it? More than my ugly mug. So thank you for the cold medicine. I greatly appreciate that, man. So, yeah, everybody give Ting Ting a round of applause. So.
Somebody asked a little earlier how your tooth turned out.
Oh, how my tooth turned out. Turned out fine, but it was one heck of a ride, though. So that put me down for a few days having a root canal, and it took a while for the inflammation and infection to go down, but it finally did, so then got right back at it, and now I got a head cold.
Yeah.
Can't win for losing, and plenty of work on the go, so. Also, I think most people know Ting Ting from County Line Forge, or James at County Line Forge is his actual real name. Everybody calls him Ting Ting. If you haven't checked out his channel, you should. It's a good channel. He does a lot of interesting things over there. I'm not sure what his he does a lot of live streams, and they're a fun way to spend an evening. So you definitely want to go check him out as well. Again, thank you, James, for the $10 super chat. We appreciate you. So yeah, shiny, pretty.
It is. I seen it earlier. Yeah.
I hope everybody will be happy that.
Have you weighed
this works. So. I have not weighed this. You want to weigh it? You want to weigh it?
Sure.
Jessica's going to walk over and weigh it real quick on the scale so you all know what that is. Spencer Coots, hello. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Good to have you. Okay, Champ Ironworks, thank you. Usually Thursday evenings is County Line Live, so. And also, good to see you, Champ Ironworks. I had on your shirt the other day.
You did?
Yep, I wore that thing. Well, I wore it out. I spent, 3 days wearing that thing. It was a comfy shirt.
13 pounds, 12 ounces.
So it's a 13-pound steak anvil, 12 ounces.
Yep.
And I could tell you from forging steak anvils before, if you want to forge something like that out of 4140,
pretty stout.
It's gonna be one hell of a ride to forge that out. So. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on. Hey, cool. Everybody's dropping down everybody's live streams, so that's cool. So if you're new to the channel or you're new to all these people, go check out all their live streams. They're fun to be a part of and get involved in the community. It's ever growing, and a lot of people are hanging out. So Coffee's Forge, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. A lot of meds. Yeah, a lot of meds. I told Jessica, I said, yeah, we're probably not going to go no 2 hours on this stream because... Yeah, I wasn't feeling it before I got on the stream, and I don't feel like it now, but you guys are making me feel better already. And money helps. I mean, just keep throwing money at the sickness. Say, go away, sickness, go away. Oh, man, that's bad, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Coffee just bought the stuff behind the counter.
Yeah, Coffee did. Well, I don't know. You might have to throw 3 or 4 more of those dead guys on that one to buy the stuff behind the counter. Oh, last time I went there, that was expensive. Oh, I got the video finish up. You guys are getting all sorts of sneak peeks.
They are.
I got the video finished up of my 150 millimeter challenge of this Gothic door knocker. So we got that done. And there's the back. There's how the decorative bolts and nuts worked out on the back. So I finally got that video done. That should be released sometime this week as well. So, yeah. So we got that done. That was good. And, yeah, that's what I know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, anyways, I think I've talked enough for everyone. Huh.
Have you?
I don't know. So, Island Metal Forge. Roy, by the way, Ting Ting is babysitting your Moabo for me. All right, cool. Island Metal Forge. Yeah, that was kind of fun to watch. I didn't interact a whole lot. I didn't interact at all. I was in your live stream. I just kind of popped in and out. I was listening to the earplugs, my earbuds that I got, and you guys are going going wild on making Moabos down there, pretty big Moabos, and I thought to myself, what am I going to have to do to end this craze? I'm like, I think I might have to forge the biggest Moabo that there is. So, Daniel Moss had to one-up me.
Yeah.
Now James at County Line Forge had to one-up me twice. That's not acceptable, fellas. That's not acceptable. We might have to do something different. We'll see. North Country Forge, to see that $10 super chat from your brother. Echinacea and vitamin C, Roy. That'll cure you. I'll be buying it all. Looks like I'm going to the pharmacy after this stream is over.
Channel sponsors.
Yeah, thank you to our channel sponsors. Roy's Health Care is taken care of. Yeah, I won't. If I forge a Moabo, it might be another one. It might be a group effort because I go big or go home. So, but we'll have to see about that one. Yeah, I've got a bunch of other projects and don't want to say too much about them just yet until I get that far. But
gotta keep your surprises.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about that. You guys are doing that. I'm like, man, everybody got here. I thought I had the monster, the mega of all Moabos, and then Daniel Moss had to go knock it out of the park with a stainless steel one that was, I forget how many pounds, but it totally overshadowed mine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Chili Boy asked, have you ever made a knife? I've always wanted to see a Roy knife.
Yeah, I've made knives in the past, way back. And they were not of anything that I would ever want to show anybody on the face of this earth. They were back when I was first starting blacksmithing. I think everybody starts at that point, and then, everybody starts at the point of trying to make knives and things, but I don't make knives as a general rule of thumb, so it's not something that really interests me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Champ says, yeah, you did the one that was a kickstand or whatever for the bike, or a handle
Yeah, I actually just worked on the sheath for it, or the lever portion for the motorcycle, and that motorcycle's still winning awards, by the way. But I did the gear shifter, and then I subbed out all the blade work to a friend of mine that likes to make knives, so I didn't touch it. It was disdainful to me, detestable. Most people know I've got a bad reputation for hating on knives. I totally respect people making knives, but I myself have no interest in making knives, ever, or swords. No. My heart about stopped a beat just a minute until John Switzer said it was April Fool's today. I was like, oh God, the dark side has claimed another one. You know,
I missed that.
He had put out a funny post. If you guys haven't seen John Switzer over at Black Bear Forge's video for today, it was a little prank about, making swords. So I was like, oh no, they got another potentially good blacksmith there. Oh, John Switzer's already a good blacksmith, but I was like, no, they got him. Hey, Uncle Buck's Forge. Yeah, I'll check out that big guillotine tool on Instagram. You burnt some of them out today. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to go over there and check those out. Chili boy, you sure can butter toast with tongs if you try hard enough. Hard stick butter. I can see it. You just grab it and then rub it. Something like that, right? Grab and rub motion. That work?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we have my knife? Is it sitting over there in the scrap pile?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
One of my old school ones.
Oh, I think it's up in your drawer. The one with the antler handle.
Yeah, you should show them that one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you guys are going to see a Roy exclusive of like one of 5 knives I've ever made in my entire life. And I was really going places with this one. So Jessica's going to go get it. So oh, it's pretty hideous. So anyways, hey, I just want to thank you everybody for being in the chat here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for supporting Jessica and I every day. We really do appreciate each and every last one of you and all of your great comments. Here recently, I've been really packed up busy, and I decided I needed to take a little step back from answering so many comments and things like that, and getting worried too much on comments. So I took a big step back and turned off the notifications on my phone about comments. That way I could clear my head and get some work done. And when I did that, that's why I haven't been active in the comment sections of the videos here just lately. But I read your comments nonetheless, and I do greatly appreciate each and every last one of you leaving comments every day of encouragement, and we do appreciate you. So one of the things I had made, it was a while ago. Yeah, you didn't pull the one off the dresser?
No, well...
It's up on our dresser.
Was it? Okay.
My dresser, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, one of the things I made was this right here. That was a while ago. You guys probably can't see it. And oh lordy, it's Damascus with a delamination in it. So I made that. That's what I call my going to Dayton Kniff. That's Roy's concealed carry there, but
Is this the one you're talking about?
You already said no.
Oh.
The big knife made out of the file with the antler.
Oh, you made that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I made that one.
Well, so apparently they're getting to see 3 of the 5.
Okay, you're getting to see 3 of the 5 knives I've ever made. So this one was like way back. This is almost like one of the first things I ever beat out beyond like fire poker and things. I made that for Jessica a long time ago. Little letter opener. So there's that. Got a little twisted handle. So there you go. That was that one. And look at my sheath. I was going decorative. I was going decorative on that thing. And then since I made her a letter opener, I had to make me a letter opener. And yeah, so I made this hunk of junk. So there you go. And that's where I lost interest. As you can see, I didn't even finish making the blade. I just like, I'll throw some bevels on it and call it good.
This is never before seen footage.
Yeah, fit up was good though. Decent. For a complete amateur. No, and then this wasn't even a sheath. Obviously, this isn't the right sheath for it. This was from something I got at a, I don't know, flea market or something. A knife. I think it was a knife that my brother got at a flea market or something. And yeah, and so there you go. There's Roy's 3 big knives he's ever made. So that one was the earliest of the earlies. That one came after that one. And then this one was like the final one that I decided to make. And it was me and my brother fooling around, and he wanted to make some of these style knives, and I'm like, whatever. And so we made one together. So there you go. Now you've seen my dirty laundry, my hidden skeletons in my closet. Spencer Coots, cool. I'm glad your business account has followed us today. I wish I could do a Crocodile Dundee voice. Man, Sam Towns, Bladesmith, he's pretty close. He's got a good Crocodile Dundee voice. Nothing wrong with them. Cool. Yeah, demonetized instantly. Good thing these videos are supported by the community, huh? And not YouTube.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, Drayson's Forge, a one time in my troubled youth, I made blades. Very troubled. I was a disturbed young man.
That's your outlet. Oh, to answer your question, Drayson's Forge, about the cross. Yeah, I did actually think about it in enameling that. I do have a whole bunch of stuff that like Roy's forged before, and it's like, oh, I could enamel that. Like this one. This is a bowl he made, and the customer returned it. Yep. And we couldn't do anything else with it because it was stamped on the back. So I'm like, I should enamel that.
That's funny.
Drayson's Forge.
Spencer Coots said was a troubled young man. You're great. So, the person who won the bowl... Switch.
Paul
Go ahead and show
Perkins from Bluffton, Ohio.
Yeah, Paul Perkins. And then I don't know where you put the steak anvil. Yep, Paul Perkins from Bluffton, Ohio. And then also for anybody who's just joining us in the stream, April's giveaway will be this steak anvil. This is a 4140 steak anvil here that I just finished up today. So anybody who's just coming into the stream, that's what April's giveaway will be. We'll announce some details on that in an official video later. So you all know how to get involved on that. No. Yep.
Don't drop it on your foot.
Yeah, don't drop it on your foot. Cool. Valhalla Ironworks. Good to have you in the stream, sir, and I'm glad you'll be a part of that. So, Roy, Blades, I'm ruined for life, Coffee's Forge. Oh. Valhalla Ironworks, the tooth is doing good, so can't feel it. Been root canaled. Paid them a lot of money to put me in a lot of pain, and then get me out of a lot of pain. So, yeah, $1,000.
Cycle of life.
$1,000. It's lovely, isn't it? Yep. Yep. Nothing like spending $1,000 into something that's going to fall out anyhow when I'm a 80-year-old man. So like,
gives you an extra 50.
Yeah.
UPS can find a way to break that. No, I'd probably break their conveyor belt.
Yeah, break their conveyor belt.
And then they would just claim.
Now USPS, they might destroy it in normal machine processing. We've been told that before. on a 30-pound, on a 25-pound Thor's hammer we made. That was solid steel, including the handle was solid steel. And it was destroyed with normal machine processing. Yep, USPS. Yeah, but that's why we do everything in crates now. Mm. Yep, we do everything. We ship it all in solid wooden crates. Yeah, we don't take no chances. And if it goes overseas, it's going in a metal crate, a metal box. Mm-hmm. It's going to be radar proof, nuke proof, airdrop proof.
Yeah.
Everything proof. It'll float proof, so. Yeah. Valhalla Arts. They just couldn't pick the hammer up. They weren't worthy. Oh. Yeah, it seems to be the thing right now. Everybody's jacking up their prices. Everything from steel to you name it. It's all going, but eventually it'll all settle back out. So you just got to ride out the storm. I know steel and copper prices have went up quite a bit. Shipping prices, those go up and down. That's why it's appropriate that you guys got to watch your breakdowns and how you're charging for your work, and make sure that you are charging enough for the shipping and for the time that's involved. That way you can eat those extra little bit of costs, or you can transfer them off onto your customer, unfortunately, because that's just the way it works. But eventually the whole thing will kind of... they'll learn that people stop shipping. So although they're charging more, they're getting less parcels, and then they'll settle back out, and they'll make those prices go right back down. So it's just supply and demand. So as long as people keep paying the high prices, they're going to keep charging them. So, if I could charge you $1,000 to ship every parcel in the world, and I'm that type of company, and you're, going to ship it regardless, say, okay, yeah, instead of going the 50 miles down the road, I'll pay the $1,000 for you to ship it to them. You made your clear choice. The customer chose. They bought the product, and they continue to charge those prices. So it's not like you could really boycott a big company like that, but most people buying opinion ends up influencing that in the long runs. So, because people just can't ship it. And then so they don't. And then that slows down. And then their business tanks. And then they give you all sorts of incentives to try to take and ship with them again. Mm-hmm. So just wait them out. Be cool as a cucumber. Be mad. Go punt a chicken. Don't punt a chicken. Don't do that. A hypothetical chicken. Like an imaginative chicken. You're punting. Like make it a weed out in the yard or something. Weeds don't have feelings. So.
I know.
Yeah, I gotta watch what I say online.
You do. Yeah. Yumez. If you can get regional rate A boxes, you can get those if you're shipping USPS. You can get those for free on their website. And basically, if you use the regional rate boxes, they prorate them roughly at 4 pounds. So if your item's over 4 pounds, you're saving money to use them. So check those out.
Valhalla and Ironworks. My Mankey Tank Challenge, that video, we actually just got that uploaded today. Yep. So it should be out probably by the end of this week. Mm-hmm. Hopefully before the end of this week, we'll have that all tied up so this way I can get it out there. And comically enough, Tim over at Big Dog Forge, he just did a video where he made a new stainless steel quench tank.
Oh man, he beat you
to it. And he beat me to it because we were thinking the same thing. I actually made a stainless steel quench tank as well. Mm-hmm. He made his out of a keg, and I made mine out of a once radioactive barrel. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mentioned more in the video. You'll have to watch the video to see the details. Mm-hmm. But if we turn the lights off, I might glow.
I don't know. Maybe we should test that after the stream's over.
No. So I did the Mankey Tank Challenge, and that'll be coming out here real soon. It just took me a while to get it on the go because I had a bunch of other stuff I was doing at the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chili boy, yeah. So does it mean anything you quench gains superpowers? Yeah, it probably does, So it's like anything I touch just turns green.
So you should put like a super blacksmith emblem on the side or something.
Jam Ironworks radioactive barrel, and you keep getting sick.
Shanks knew.
Yeah, the old hand, it fell off the other day, but it grew back. It came back fine. Oh, yeah, it was one of those things that, it was a junkyard find that you go buy at the scrapyard, and then you look at the placards or the stickers on it, and you're like, wait a minute, what? And so there was a lot of research. It's safe. It's fine. I'm not going to die. It's okay. We're good, guys. We're good. Oh, I do like the green though in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned that. That's really fitting, isn't it?
It's pretty strong. But...
You think it's really strong? Should we turn it to something else? I actually don't know what. That's just from Simpsons. I just know that from way back in the day. That look better?
Yeah, I think I like it a little bit better.
You like that better?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going with that. Yep, somebody says that explains the green glow behind him. Mm-hmm. No. Anywho. So, yeah. So, congratulations to Paul Perkins for winning the Bull Swedge. Thank you all for supporting our content, being channel sponsors that you all are. You gentlemen and ladies are amazing out there, and we thank you so much for everything that you guys do for us and all the kind comments and compliments and things like that. Yep. And we look forward to taking and giving this away, and I hope to just continue to give back to the blacksmithing community as much as I've been blessed and I've been given to. I just want to continue to do that and, enrich people's lives. That's what it's all about. We only get one ride on this rock, so we might as well be using it for something good, right? Yep. And helping each other out. So that's what I hope to do with these giveaways, and I hope they bless you guys. I hope they inspire you out there to take and do the same. Just pay it forward. If you receive something in a giveaway or something like that, pay it forward to somebody else. It may not be that item because obviously you want that item, right? But find something where you can step in and you can help somebody else grow as a blacksmith, or lift them up. Just lift a brother or sister at the forge up, and that's a great way of doing that. Mm-hmm. And I also got one other thing. I don't have the example piece in here, so I'll wait to take and show that. But we will be having a product coming to the website here very soon, and really excited about that. There's going to be a limited quantity of this product, so once the video is announced, you're going to want to get in on it pretty quick, because it is my assumption that it won't last long. So there's going to be 10 of these things that I am making and that we will sell, and it'll be just a short run. It's a trial thing. We're going to see how it goes, and whoever's there is good. Yep. And if you miss out, you miss out. You have to wait till next time. So.
The screen's sitting quietly. I'm waiting for the random guesses.
Yeah, the random guesses. It's either that or the chicken. It's either that or the stream completely crashed. There they are.
Oh, okay. Oh, we've just been missing the last couple of comments is all.
Oh man, it didn't load our comments we were seeing here. Okay, cool. Thank you all. Thank you all for the kind, compliments. We really do appreciate you all. So, but yeah, so again, be on the lookout. There's a lot of interesting videos and content. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you'll want to do that. You'll want to hit that bell for notifications. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you actually even have to take and recheck. Mm-hmm. Go back and check through to make sure that you have subscribed to it, because YouTube does goofy things. Mm-hmm. When you subscribe, sometimes they uncheck the bell for you, and then you have to recheck it. I've found that on several people I subscribed to. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like, man, I ain't seen a video from that person in a while. And, oh, look, I'm not subscribed. I subscribed to them years ago.
Randomly kicked off.
It just got randomly booted from being in their subscription feed. So if you haven't been getting my videos or a lot of notifications, you may want to check that out and make sure that you're subscribed, and make sure that you got that bell turned on for notifications, so this way you know when the videos drop live like this, and also all my regular content, because we put out 7 new videos every week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 7 days a week, 365, right?
Yeah. Daily content.
Yep, daily content, and then occasionally we only do the live streams right now because of the problems with bandwidth and things like that from our carrier. We only do these when on the phone whenever we have something to give away, or very random. Sometimes I'll do a late night live stream and just a pop up live stream just because I feel lonely, and I need my community time. I need my family time. Yeah, yeah. The little fiddle. I'm playing the little
You're getting a virtual hug right now.
the little violin. So a virtual hug right now. Yeah, that's okay. That's getting weird. We're gonna quit that. So.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I just want to thank everybody again. You have anything you want to share, Jess, before we go?
No, yeah, I'm glad that everybody made it all tonight. I think we had around 55 or so people and 64 likes. So, I mean, yeah, that's awesome. You guys came and joined us on a weekday here for a bit. And, yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming out. And, yeah, we look forward to interacting with you all.
Yeah. And, definitely thank you for taking time out of your day to come spend with us for an hour this evening. We really do appreciate that. We always want to be respectful of your time, and we really do appreciate all the time that you put into watching our videos on our channel and doing those sort of things. So we definitely appreciate it. So now I'm going to take that $40 that you guys have all super chatted in the live stream, and I'm going to go get me some meds and go to bed. So we love you guys out there. Keep being awesome. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one. God bless you all, and have a great week. We'll see you in the next video.